Hello patrons and welcome back for another exclusive process video. Like I mentioned in the last one, these are not real-time process videos only because there's construction going on at my apartment complex right now, which makes it impossible to film live audio. But I really hope you guys still enjoy this process video as it is unique to Patreon and it's one of your rewards. So I really hope you guys like this really unique layout. Now it didn't take me too long to do, so this is not a very sped up video. But what did happen here was a lot of pointers that I want to make sure that you guys hear. Now this is one of the earlier layouts I created with my kit. I want to say it was the second or third layout I made, but it's just getting up now. But what I really love is that I got to use this paper from the Spring Market collection. That's by Carta Bella. Really beautiful paper. It's got wood grain in the back. It's got these beautiful florals that I'm putting in the bottom left corner. Really versatile as well. So I have this photo. And if you follow me on my personal Instagram, you would have seen this, but these are the flowers I brought to my mom's grave on Mother's Day. So I thought I would take this, they're flowers from her garden, so it's really special that this had its own page, and it also has a lot of room for journaling at the end, so I can, sit down and write something that'll be meaningful for me and the future of whoever sees this album. But I'm going to simply mat this photo on some of the tear paper I included in my kit. I don't know if there was any other purpose for those textured tear papers other than making those little teddy bears people used to make, but I have a ton of that paper in like 4 different colors, so I'm trying to get through some of it whenever I can. Now part of my title is actually thanks to this sticker sheet, and this is the My Mind's Eye Bliss collection, and there's this one really delicate, I think it's gold, it might be a rose gold color, I'm not sure what this collection was going for, but by itself it looks almost just gold. But it says together, and that will be part of my title. And it was very delicate. I was very afraid of ripping it because I have ripped stickers like those in the past before. So I was trying to be as super delicate with it as possible. You can already tell I've started creating a cluster with these stickers off the 12x12 sticker sheet from the Spring Market collection. But I just pulled in an ampersand from that My Mind's Eye sheet. And I'm also going to use some of these random stickers, which I believe these are Stampin' Up! Stickers from like 2006. But I really love the color scheme on these. And I also even used some of the photo corners. I thought those would be nice, just add a little bit of detail in those extra corners. I think I only had 2 of these green ones left, so I only had the 2 I could use. Now I think I know where I want things to start going, so I decided to start creating a cluster in the top right. So like I've mentioned before, my common thread for when I'm making these layouts is I'm assuming the layout will go on the right hand side of my album. That's just generally where I think of putting things. I've been trying to change that because obviously not every page is going to go on the right hand side of the album. But if you do know what side your page is going on in your album, you can better predict where your cluster should be, where the eye should be landing. So this works well in either case. But what I really like about this is that we're still getting that diagonal feel, even though it's the opposite of the diagonal that's in the bottom left corner. So those roses go from the top left down towards the bottom right, whereas my cluster is going from top right to the middle to the bottom left. So that kind of, it works out, but it's also just a little bit different. So here's where I start working on the rest of my title, and then I say, well, we should start gluing some things down. So I used a bunch of those stickers from that Stampin' Up! Set to create that cluster in the top right. Then I also grabbed a piece of one of the border strips and put that under my photo, just for a little extra green and a little extra base so it didn't feel like my photo was floating. Just to put it down there, and then I start gluing down this sticker cluster after I get my photo in place. So this was underneath the photo a bit, so I want to make sure I glue them down in the correct order. I think that's something that I often forget about when I do some of these crazier clustered layouts, is that some go under the photo, some go above the photo, so you got to make sure that you glue them down at the right times. And this one is one of my favorite stickers from the 12x12 sticker sheet. It's a picture full of flowers. Then I also have this little guy, which is a little potted plant. And like I said, I just included the ampersand. I thought it'd be a nice little pop of light pink and something a little bit less floral in that grouping. And here I'm adding a couple of foam adhesive tabs to the back of this phrase, which I'm not sure what it says. I think you'll be able to see it in the close-ups. I think it says "Life is beautiful." But once I start gluing everything down, it starts working in my mind. I'm happy with it. Obviously, this is one of those stories that you want your layout to do it justice, And while this is a very, very simple layout, I still think it works to provide that feeling of everything I was feeling during this day. It has the mood and feel with the flowers, and the subtle pastel pinks and greens really help let the bright flowers in the photo pop, and the bright green grass, because obviously it's springtime, so this is a perfect collection for it. But here I'm just adding a couple more stickers here and there. I wanted to grab some of those spring market stickers and pull them into the cluster in the top right, so it felt a little bit more cohesive with those watercolor floral pieces. Here I have to work that poor little sticker again to get out of the middle parts out of it, so out of the E's. And I think the R even had one. And of course the O and the G also had some little sticker bits that had to be taken out. But once that was done, I could put it in place. And you can see I already have an S picked out there. That's because I already have the second part of my title picked out, and I'm using these Webster's Pages stickers, which I believe this is the Love Story collection. Really beautiful collection. But I'm going to put the title as Together in Spirit. And these are beautiful. They're light peach color, but there's a grid across them, so it adds a little bit more uniqueness to it versus, just a plain colored one. I also thought I was going to use those Webster's Pages Tiny Alphas, but what I end up doing instead is grabbing some more gold foil ones, or at least I think I do. And those are from my sticker book that's included in my kit. So sometimes when I think I should go outside my kit for something, either to use something new or to, use something that caught my eye, sometimes I think, wait, is there something else that I should use instead that I meant to use on this layout? So you'll see me go through that in a little bit. But first I have to get these little eye dots back in spot. So once I get those down, and again, adding extra adhesive to your title is very important if you want them to hold up over time. I don't recommend doing this until you're ready to really finalize the title, because obviously things change. So don't add extra adhesive under your titles until you're positively sure that's where you want it. But that's something I do personally, because I find even going back through my layouts for some of my series right now, some things just do not stay stuck, and it's just a little bit disappointing, especially since you want these to last for years and it's only been a couple years, so you're like, will it actually last? So here I'm pulling out that alpha. Again, this is a Maggie Home sticker book. I think this might be my favorite sticker book, but I also don't own all of them. I only own this one and Jen Hadfield, and then a just plain American Crafts one. I think I want to get the Dear Lizzie one, but like you guys know, we all have a lot of stuff, and obviously I'm trying to work through more of it. So as I do work through more of it, hopefully I can, purchase a new sticker book every now and again. Maybe I'll purchase one for Christmas or something, but for now I'm not going to buy any more. Despite the temptation, they're all at Tuesday morning, they're all calling my name, but I have plenty of beautiful stickers here to use. But I think they're immense value if you have not tried them out yet. And you like stickers, I would recommend them. If you're not a huge fan of stickers, do not recommend, especially clear stickers. There's a lot of clear stickers built into these, so beware of that. I'm just going to add a couple of gold hearts and a couple of these pink word phrases that are also gold foiled, because that's obviously perfect for all the gold foil I have on this layout already. But that's pretty much it. I looked through the sticker sheet one more time and I grabbed this little leaf. I just thought it'd help this cluster feel a little bit more organic, and I was trying to figure out where to put it, but I put it off to the right. And I really love how this layout turned out. I hope you guys did too. Obviously it's not an easy story to tell, but it's one I wanted to tell, and I'm glad that I already have it done. Just need to do the journaling, and I can sit down one day and do that. But thank you guys so much for watching this exclusive process video just for you. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys again soon. Bye!